All right, how's everybody doing? Hope you're doing good. And the weather is back to Scorchio. Scorchio! What have we got to show you today? Briefly, quickly, we're going to do a consecutive run of these videos on this. What is it? It's the Samsung Z Fold 3. Picked this up used for a number of reasons. Fair weight in it. Its cover screen is very thin and slender, so easy for walking about one-handed use. You can really like reply to text and stuff. Great device. Side fingerprint to get into the phone. Very fast, very responsive. This is now running the new, even though this is a 3 or 4 year old device. I'll just tell you what version this is now running. It's been updated to Android 15. We've yet to update it to One UI 8.0, but that's coming. We're running this at the moment on Android 15 with One UI 7.0. So the whole thing is 5G, 4G, 256 gig storage. But why we're rocking this phone is for a number of reasons. So let's open YouTube up. So say you've got YouTube up on the cover screen, and obviously you've all seen these. So you just can open them and they become like a huge tablet almost in your hand. But obviously this has a fold in it, right? So what we're going to do over the next few weeks, this was like a refurbished device which has been used for a year. Let's give it a wee wipe down. There's no marks on it, no nothing. It's absolutely pristine. So we're going to use this and go from like week to week and stuff. Let's show you. Let's show you Flossie reviewing.
Doesn't mean you gotta like it. I don't like that shit.
Reviewing it actually, because this is the guy who made me think, this is a good way to go. So Flossie Carter. So if we review this, and you can see how the screen splits and stuff. So then if I want to watch it in full screen, I just do that, and then you can get it like that or like that. For watching videos, media content, this thing is amazing. Now, we've got the sound down because we don't want to be copyrighted, but Flossie Carter obviously reviews these phones all the time. And obviously, you've got this thing here that's this size, and available for this kind of media consumption. You can also do clever stuff like have it sitting flat and you can watch it and control it, or you can close it totally and then you can see that if you do want to play the video on the cover screen, yeah, it's quite small, but if you go full screen, you get that, and then you can also do that and get it full on that. So there's a number of ways to consume media on this, but one of the main reasons why I got it, and one that we'll be following and we'll be checking out if we open this. So there's Facebook opened, and if I can scroll it, I can read it, I can see something that I'm interested in. I'm interested in that. So I then open it and I'm bang, straight into the full size thing, right? So I can I can look at that, and I can actually read it because I'm needing to wear glasses more and more often for reading, and it's not always like you've not always got your reading glasses to hand. So this is why I went for this, because I can go like that and make it huge, right? And then obviously you can see the responsivity on that. It's lightning fast. It does automatically set itself to the vertical on social media. So you can read stuff, like if you want to read more, you can go into the direct into the link. So there you can see where this becomes brilliant when you go into a web page and you actually want to read something. So there's a difference in the text. So you can actually read it, no problem. I can read this now, and I can actually, if I turn it this way, because it does that on the thing, I can actually make the text like a lot bigger and really make it easy to read in seconds. So when do Luke Donald and Keegan Bradley announce their captain's picks for the Ryder Cup? That is a good point, actually. When do they? And who are they going to pick? And is Keegan Bradley going to play in the Ryder Cup? Also, it's very comfortable to hold like this. So we're kind of combining two elements here in this video, a sort of tech review as well as a bit of golf information and stuff. We'll keep doing that from time to time, let you know how this is going with the durability factor, etc. But you can see you've got all your apps, you can swipe that way or that way, and then you can just, when you're folding these, there's an knack to it. So obviously the phone's there, you want to kind of hold it so that you can sort of fold it on the edge to start with, and then so you're not putting any pressure on the screen. And it's got always on display. Battery life's been amazing. Charge it, use it all day, 24 hours virtually. Check it at like 7 a.m. It's either at 40% or the lowest it's been after a continuous day of hammering it for 24 hours is about 25%. So it's nearly a 2-day device. You can virtually do everything you want on the outer display, like phone calls, text messages, and like I say, the opening of it with the hinge and stuff and the fold, the phone itself is a year old. How do we know that? Because it's just out of, so we've had to take Samsung Plus warranty out on it. So Samsung rate these phones for 250,000 folds. 250,000 folds. When you break it down and look at it in the AI, they say 100 times opening and closing it per day for 5 to 7 years, and it should still be working. So durability and like strength and all the rest of it, that is what we're going to update you on a kind of weekly to monthly basis over the next 12 months. And we'll be doing either portions like this, or during our golf videos we'll do a wee update on what's happening on it, how's it holding up. It is a Fold 3, obviously. There's a Fold 4, Fold 5, Fold 6. There's actually the brand new one, the Fold 7, which is ridiculous. It's like wafer thin. That, to me, is not that thick. And obviously, we'll go more into the specs and stuff, but the speakers and the stereo effect are brilliant. I've not had any downsides with the phone. when it does fold up, it's still a firm close after a year. Firm. It holds its position, it's not wobbly. When you close it, nice. Also, there's a slight gap. Now, the newer ones from the 5, 6, 7 do not have any gap in between the fold. That can be a plus and a minus. Because if there's a slight gap, and there is in this, maybe can't see that right now, but there is a gap. So if you had any dust or grains of sand or anything, there's still a really good chance that you'll close this and it will not do anything to the inner screen because there's a gap. Whereas the newer ones have zero gap. So if you have anything in between the screens when you're folding it, there's a concern there. So this Fold 3, the cameras and stuff as well, there's 3 of them, and a front facing one and an internal one. I've not had any fault with the cameras. Sound quality, picture taking, zoom, typical Samsung, you know, solid as. In fact, if we go into the gallery, and we'll show you a couple of photos shot on this. So if we go here, what way am I swiping? Yeah, so if I go that way, you can see the quality of colours on that, and the natural effect there, the wood and stuff, brilliant, eh? So the camera is cracking, colour reproduction and the grain effect when you zoom in, the detail's amazing. Yeah, so we'll keep updating you on stuff. You might see on this video as well, depending on how we edit it, there'll be a slight flicker in it. That's because it's OLED. And well, an OLED screen, you do get some flickering. Oh, another thing that's really good on this. So say we go into this and we set it up on split screen. We can now have 2 apps going at the same time. So let's have YouTube on the left and gallery on the right. And you can have them like that. So you can be doing 2 things at the same time. So you could be editing a video on this side and then posting it straight to YouTube on this side. Absolute multitasking beast of a phone. Forgot to mention it's 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage, so it's an absolute beezer. Right, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Check out Flossie Carter's channel, because he really got me into these. And like Flossie says, when you pull this out in the dark and you open it up, you get some amazing looks. Cheers for watching. See you all soon. A like and subscribe would be absolutely brilliant.